welcome to this WatchmanOne tutorial video. In this video, we'll be talking about the WatchmanOne system and its components. First of all, we have the base station. The base station is the brains of the system. It contains all the software and all the sensors talk to the base station. The base station is mains powered, so you will have a mains connector. It can work offline or off mains via battery backup. This allows, in the event of a power cut, the base station still be performing up to 24 hours later. The antenna is detachable on the newer versions. On previous versions of the base station, it was mounted directly. On the back of the base station, you'll find the wall brackets. The wall bracket slides out of the base station, and this allows mounting the base station directly to the wall. Also on the back of the base station, you have the mains connection. You also have your RJ45 network connection, and also the backup memory card SD. The power button on the base station is deliberately disguised. It is located on the bottom of the base station. You can see this button here. It's flush with the housing. To switch on or off, press and hold the button firmly for about 3 seconds. The screen will then prompt to confirm or cancel. The next key component of your WatchmanOne system is the repeater. It is also known as the booster, the signal booster, wireless repeater. Essentially, this is what builds your wireless mesh across the factory or across your site and carries the signal from the sensors to the base station. Every site will need a different number of repeaters depending on the size of the location, the number of walls, and how far the signal needs to travel. The key thing about the repeater is that it is mains powered and will require permanent mains connection. The next key component of your WatchmanOne system is the sensor. The sensors are battery powered and have a 5-year battery life. The latest version of the sensors on the WatchmanOne system have a magnetic bracket, which can be placed on your wall, and then the sensor attached to the bracket. In the case of a magnetic wall, the sensor can go straight onto the wall magnetically. The sensors are battery powered and have a 5-year battery life, and the battery is user replaceable. The sensor consists of 2 components. You have the transmitter and then you have the probe. The probes are interchangeable. On the previous version of the sensors, they're very similar. The housing was slightly different. Again, battery was replaceable by the user, and the probe was also replaceable. Where there is regular washdowns, we would always recommend the washdown housing. This washdown housing protects the transmitter from the probe from any chemical or water damage during a washdown. Essentially, it is a basic housing. The transmitter and the probe are placed inside with the lid on the outside, and then also on the back of the housing is a magnetic attachment for attaching straight to magnetic walls in the food factory environment. In terms of mounting your sensors in the factory, there's a few tips that I would recommend. One is always use the washdown waterproof housing where possible with the magnet. This helps to protect either the transmitter from any physical damage, but any risk of water damage as well. In terms of actual placement, we would normally recommend mounting the sensor about 2/3 of the way up the wall. This is subjective to the height of the wall, so the other things to look at would be, where is the product stored? Could you store it as near as possible to the storage location of the product? And also, making sure it's out of way of any possible damage caused by forklifts or any moving people or parts or products. Also, we would recommend to make sure that it's not in the direct line of any airflow from a compressor or a condenser. This way, it ensures that there's no unrealistic data being received to the sensor, and also maintains the best optimum conditions for the recording of the temperature. With the magnetic housing, it literally is as simple as clamping to the wall. For further support, please visit our website www.clipsbringer.com.